Prabhuji? Yeah, yeah. This question is regarding the after post gnana. I mean, after gnana, the what is the role of brain or chitta? Chitta. I mean, the vidya is nothing but the modification somewhere in the system. I mean, energy rectification basically, some modification somewhere in the system so that the inline translation happens in accordance with energy. I mean, to transcend the name and form.
So can you make the one line question?
So what is the kind of change that happens?
See, the energy is same. The body changes, the world changes, the mind changes, energy form keeps on changing. Okay?
Yes.
So thought form is a snapshot of the energy. It's a photograph, still image, right?
Yes.
So before Gnana, we think the thought form is the reality.
Yes.
Without giving importance to energy. So that means we live in the past.
Correct.
When we live in the thought form, we are living in the past.
Yes.
Right? Because thought forms are nothing but snapshots.
Yes, that's being replayed.
Now, gradually, ignorance in the intellect dissolves. So instead of living in thought form, you live in the present moment. Moment to moment, you flow with the energy. Life becomes a flow. When we take thought forms as real, life becomes stagnated because of the past.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So the stagnation starts dissolving. You live in the moment to moment, present moment, like a child. Child is in the present moment.
Correct.
So the whole change has happened not in the perception, but in the understanding.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji. There is a transition, right? There is a changeover that happened from ignorance to vidya. I mean, from avidya to vidya or ignorance to jnana.
Correct.
So this this transition that happens somewhere that makes me to inline translate. I mean, see a world as real Brahman.
So now you are bringing three concepts. There's a transition happening, and me and Brahman. These are all nothing but name and form.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So that whole concept dissolves. The transition point dissolves, me dissolves, and Brahman dissolves. There's only a flow.
Correct, Prabhuji. But in the brain, brain is still active in that state.
You are actually talking with respect to brain. Brain is a name and form.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, that is not real.
Yes. Yes.
That's the energy pattern, right? So yes, now you are talking in terms of mithya. Try to understand mithya.
Correct, Prabhuji.
Okay. So mithya is the name and form. When you use the word brain, already you are using name and form. Is there something called brain? Is the question clear, Narasimurthy? Are you there?
Yes, yes, Prabhuji. I'm there.
Brain is also energy form only. Brain is never static, continuously moving energy, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So we are dealing with the concepts saying that before something was there, after something is there, avidya is there, vidya is there, Brahman is there. All the concepts we are dealing, they are not reality.
Correct, Prabhuji. No, my doubt is my doubt is my container called body, wherein I have energy. Prior to jnana, some energy in some form it was there. Post jnana, I mean after I have acquired jnana, there is some transition or some change in the energy. So that
whatever words you are using, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
You are using the name and form.
Yes, yes.
Right? The container called body, energy, transition. All these are name and form. Yes. Huh?
So how can I transcend that without name and form? How can I transcend ignorance? I mean,
question, only answer for that question is find out who you are,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So this is basically you're coming with the identity. Me, body is there. Body is a container. All those things are solidified past memories.
Yes. Yes.
Are you a memory?
No.
The world is also not memory. The world is also
Yes.
flow.
Yes. 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 It is continuous flow of energy. Yes, Prabhuji.
Did you get the answer?
Yes. Yes. Perfect. I got it.
So did everybody got what Narsimurti is asking? So the moment we say give reality to thought form, we give reality to still images. There are no still images in the universe. Everything is constantly changing, rapidly changing movements in images, movements, energy. So the moment you give importance to still image, you are always living in the past. The question asked by Narsimurti is, okay, with Jnana, okay, what will happen to me? The me itself is a concept coming from the past. There is no me. Right? So Jnana, Adnana, me and the world and the body, all are nothing but thought forms, which are Mithya. The only answer I can give is find out who you are. Because you are not a concept. You are Satchidananda, existence. Everything else is a concept. Is that clear to all sitting here? Sriram?
Yeah,
Seriously?
you said earlier, I have a question.
Hmm.
Earlier you said that brain is interpreting and projecting at the same time. So the projection interpretation are happening simultaneously.
With a gap, probably, possibly.
Right.
With a gap of time or whatever.
So, but for that to happen, there should be some trigger from somewhere.
See, all this question of trigger, all those things are also trigger means an event. Event is a name and form. So you're trying to understand the energy movement, which is real time, in terms of a concept, a trigger point.
Okay. I mean, so there is, you said brain is interpreting and not seeing.
Brain cannot see anything because brain has no connection with the physical reality. Brain has a connection with physical reality only through sense organs.
Yeah.
Right? So what is the question?
So the question is, interpreting things happening at the same time, but it is happening because of some trigger through some sense organ.
So you are trying to say the sense organs are getting a trigger from the external world. That means you are trying to point out to me there's something outside there which is triggering my sense organs. So you are already bringing a concept that sense or me and sense or energy. So there's no discontinuity in the whole energy flow. The discontinuity is also concept. Me and the outside there is also flow. This one flow. For example, let us take this flower. Okay, now is this a flower outside triggering my eyes? The flower is triggering my eyes. Flower energy, light from the flower energy is going to my eyes. Eyes is converted to biological energy. Brain is interpreting the flower. So you're saying something is triggering me, correct? So this actually bringing the concept of duality. So now can you tell me where does the flower stop and where my eye starts? So flower light from the flower is coming here, here, here. So should I say light is light stops here and here I am seeing, or my eyes are here? There's no breakage. It's all one continuous energy flow. We are giving just names, different names for that. The boundaries are conceptual. Something is triggering. It's also conceptual.
So it's all, you're saying it's all appearing spontaneously randomly at some point.
Randomly, I don't know.
Okay.
Appearance and disappearance. There we are drawing an arbitrary line and saying this is flower, this is my eyes. So you cannot draw a line between the flower and eyes. You cannot see flower and consciousness also. Where the flower ends, where the consciousness begins, you can't draw a line. That's why it's called Advaita. Can you say a flower is only here? Then light is not flower. Light is entering into my eyes. Okay, eyes are converting biological energy. Is there a flower stops here? Or it goes into consciousness? Where does the flower stop? This is called Advaita. No two. The two concept is boundaries. Boundary is conceptual, mithya.
That itself is, so the culprit seems to be the concept. That itself is unreal. So what is happening in the
Concept is not, culprit is a concept. No. Concept is not a culprit. Taking concept as reality is a culprit.
The brain generates concepts. The brain itself, you are saying, is not real.
No, I'm saying everything is energy form. I'm not speaking of reality. So brain is not real. Brain generates concept you're saying. I'm saying brain is energy form.
How is concept generated? By the brain or is there?
How is the concept generated? The brain or the mind has a mechanism of recording snapshots of what you see as energy form. So there's a recording mechanism. The recording mechanism is chitta, memory. So that memory is taking a moving image and converting it still image for recording purpose. So that still image you are taking and think it's real, projecting again. Let us take example. Who is that lady who is sitting there? That lady who is sitting there, who is she?
Why?
What is Vani? What's she? How is she related to you?
Why?
The wife is recording the memory, chitta. Okay. Did you marry her?
Yes.
When?
1990.
1990, Vani, who is slim and trim. In today's Vani are the same. The Vani whom you married and Vani who is sitting in front now are the same.
Experience is different.
They are not same. So, but you are taking experience is also not same. So you have a recording memory. This lady I married, but unfortunately for you, the lady whom you are married and who is sitting here is not same. Every day she is changing, right? Now, unfortunately for you, you don't recognize the change. If you recognize the change, you marry a lady every day, new lady you marry. She's changing every day. So what happening is we are memory, what is snapshot we are taking as real and start living that as a reality. You are also changing. There was a Zen master who was put in jail, Japan. 30 years jail. In the jail, Japan jail, they'll give a roti and palya, same roti, palya for 30 years. Somebody asks, how did you manage to live for 30 years? What's the problem? Same roti, same palya, every day for 30 years. No, roti and palya every day are different. They're not same. Are you not bored? How can I be bored? Because roti and palya are every day different. So people ask me, Prabhuji, you'll answer the question. People ask same question many times. Okay. Are you not bored? I'm not bored because the same question is not asked. The same person is not asking. Same answer is also not coming. How can we be bored? Sameness is coming from memory.
Then the question is,
You give the reality. Why you give the reality? I don't know. Because it is very comfortable to have the same lady as a wife, no? So it gives a comfort level for you. See, basically, everything is constantly changing. Okay.
it seems brings comfort in it.
So there's a comfort in ignorance. So this is the problem. This is the challenge of life. Everything in the world is constantly changing. Okay. But we want to hold on to something as unchanging.
To catch that who gives reality.
So I want to catch that fellow who gives the reality. Both I and the real fellow is not real. So everything in the world is constantly changing. Okay. Somewhere we have, out of Advaita, we want to hold on to the reality. as unchanging. So changing itself is not a problem. Change is the beauty of nature. But holding on to the change is causes suffering.
Changes.
Holding on to change as constant is suffering. And holding on to change constant as suffering is happening because of thought form, not because of energy form. You are frozen that into your memory. Frozen that changing energy pattern into your memory, and you want to hold on that as a reality. Please understand, everything in nature is constantly changing. You bring a tomato from the plant, fresh, you can eat. Keep it for a day, 4 days, it'll rot. Right? It'll smell. You can't eat it. Rotten tomato, you can't eat. But rotten memories, we keep on eating every day. That's how suffering. 10-year-old memory, 20-year-old memory, we keep on eating constantly, chewing it. Is that not suffering? And why you're suffering is because rotten memory you're holding. That's called thought form as real. Rotten tomato you don't eat. Rotten carrot you don't eat. But rotten memory you keep on eating. Huh? Nothing is stationary. Neither your husband, nor your wife, neither your children, nor the job, nor the world, nor the thoughts, nor the memory. Memory is of course stationary. Everything else is changing. Why do you want to hold on to changing as unchanging? This is called Nitya Anitya Viveka. Anybody has a question on Zoom? Yes, Narshimurthy.
Prabhuji, this to transact in the temporal world, I need to operate in.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Memory is useful for transacting in the world. I agree with you, right?
Yes.
But memory is not real.
Yes.
Unreal
Yes.
can be used for transacting in the world. That's not a problem. For example, map.
Yes.
Map of Switzerland is there.
Yes.
In this, whatever is in Switzerland is there a map.
Yes.
Map is useful. But map is not real Switzerland, no.
Correct.
Huh? Similarly, thoughts are not real. Thoughts are useful. Memory is useful, but it's not reality, no.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Hmm?
The further thing is that the dynamic switching between Paribhasika Satya and Vyavarika Satya and Paramarthika Satya.
Paramarthika Satya. Huh?
Dynamic switching, that is that's the way, that is where the challenge.
No switching also. That concept is another concept. How Vyavarika Satya, Paramarthika Satya, Pratibha Satya, how do I switch between these three? So the whole concept of switching is false. There's only Paramarthika Satya all the time.
It is there, but while interacting, I need to go through name and form only.
The moment you say I has come,
Yes.
right? So you have taken something from memory.
Yes, Prabhu.
As long as you deal with any situation, understanding that I is just a concept and what you are dealing is a concept, you are safe.
True. True.
The moment concept becomes reality, you are in trouble. Reality is only energy form. Thought form is not real.
Correct. Thought form is a name, basically.
Huh?
Name. Thought is a name.
Name and form, it's
Yes.
a data. It's never
Yes.
real. It's useful. Energy form is present moment. To deal with
Yes.
the energy form, thought forms are useful, but energy form is real time. At this moment, that's why you have to live in the present moment.
My continuous awareness.
My continuous awareness, I don't know, because my and what do you call it, my
No,
is
no, no.
Narsimha's mind?
For communication purpose, I am using it.
Okay, fine. So shall we go to next topic? Anybody has a question?
Prabhuji,
Yes.
if possible, I have one more question.
Okay.
Question is related to inquiry. The
Okay.
enquirer, between the enquirer and the being inquired into.
Hmm.
So the whole process of inquiry, in the whole process of inquiry, inquirer and the how do I put it across?
The question is so complicated.
Yes, yes, yes. That
Uh, well, framing the question itself, you are understanding something unreal.
it's, that itself is
Yes, go ahead.
so in the whole process of inquiry, if I can say, the one part of the thing that is being inquired into is continuously moving. The other part, the inquirer, is always awake and not moving.
Okay.
So this
True.
inquiry, the whole inquiry process,
Mhm.
this non-moving thing looking into the moving energy.
Okay.
I mean, static, as you rightly said, the potential energy seeing into or looking into or taking the insight of moving energy.
Okay.
Is that right, Prabhuji?
No. See, the absolute reality is never changed, right?
Yes.
And the absolute reality appears as energy form in the world. Correct, no?
No, I am not. I am not getting into the world, Prabhuji. I am staying between my awareness. Awareness and the mind. Between
No,
awareness and
mind
yeah.
is actually,
Yes.
you see, we think seems to be a solid entity. So the a whole inquiry is happening within the mind. Mana eva karanam manshana bandha mokshayo. One part of the mind is trying to understand other part of the mind. Both are nothing but mind only. Energy form
But
only.
Prabhuji, mind is asat.
Yes.
So how can asat can look into the asat, another asat? So
No, no.
that
See, it's relatively asat, right? So
yes,
Narsimurti in the present moment is asking about looking at past of Narsimurti or world. Both are asat,
yes.
right? So mind itself, mana eva karanam manshana bandha moksha, mind itself is cause of bondage and liberation.
There is a continuous tense, right? That is looking.
Yeah.
Looking. That part must be sat, right?
That was for?
That part must be sat. For example, if I take my one of the experiences, I mean, my sorrow, I'll take my sorrow. Somebody scolded me, and somebody said something to me, and I have a sorrow there.
Okay.
When I'm looking into that piece of memory, I mean, that piece of the memory that come as a thought or part of the mind, when I look at it, is that not the awareness looking into that?
Whole point is
Yeah.
awareness only can understand, awareness only can aware of something. The
No,
mind
knowing
is
principle.
claiming that I am awareness.
Okay.
Right? The whole
Okay.
ignorance of mind is claiming that I am the Atma, I am the awareness.
Yes.
People separate out awareness from non-awareness,
Yes.
awareness from mind, Atma,
Yes.
Anatma Viveka,
Yes.
then the ignorance in the mind is gone.
Yes. The process of Viveka I am talking about. The process of Viveka.
Viveka is Atma, Anatma Viveka.
Yes.
Awareness
Yes.
looking through the mind, using the mind.
So
Action
as,
happens in the mind.
yeah, exactly. That is, can I say, my awareness come in face to face with the part of the mind that is being inquired into?
No. You are becoming aware of various levels of the mind so that no part of mind is unconscious. Okay. So the question is my awareness coming into face to face with the ignorance in the mind. So awareness, you are becoming aware of the functioning of the mind from conscious mind to subconscious mind to unconscious mind. So you are not identifying with any part of the mind. Every mind becomes completely object in pure awareness.
Yes.
So right
yes.
now, a part of the mind is subject.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So basically, if you want to speak enlightenment as one line, total objectification of the mind, body, and the world. Right now, a part of the mind or a part of the world has become your subject because you are not inquired into that, looked into that. The moment you look into that, the body, mind, and the world becomes an object, not a subject. And that object is mithya. That's why satya is the awareness only. That is the complete understanding, jnana. Heavy.
So, still,
What you are not clear?
it's a concept. The I that generates the concept is also a concept.
I means subject.
That to be so what do I do with two concepts? I is conceptual here. I is conceptual here. No is conceptual here. For example, today morning there's a satsang Satya lesson. I'm in Jaina and come to show up for us too. Satsang is a concept, Shakti Darshana is a concept, I am a concept, Vedanta is a concept. What do I
It's also a concept. So, okay, so I have come from Jayanagar.